Good afternoon, everybody. Let's just slightly adjust the microphone. Okay, there you are. I think we're good. Right, anyway, stuff. I can't actually tell because there's a box over the top of the bit where it goes into the red zone. That's really unhelpful. Installation complete may or may not be true. Installation stupid is probably more accurate. That seems okay. Yeah, no, that should be just about okay. I don't think we're peaking too much. Good. Okay. Stuff. Things. Wrong button. There we are. We'll get there eventually. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. How are folks today? What up? How are you all? So, today we are playing a game called Cultist Simulator. It is a early access game. It was a thing on Kickstarter. I backed it at the time. It is no longer, well, it is still technically a thing on Kickstarter, but Kickstarter is closed, you can't back it. But it's coming out at the end of next month, if I remember correctly. So it will actually be properly available soon. It is basically a game. Oh, that was suddenly loud. I haven't played it yet, so there will probably be I don't know 100% entirely what to expect. We have options to turn the volume down a little bit. I know it's a card-based cultist game. Basically, you're trying to slightly bring about the end of the world. Music volume is already at 10%. Oh dear. Dum dum dum. Let's just turn that down. Oh, all the way apparently. Okay, so this is our game board, and like I said, I know it's a card game. I know there's various combinations and stuff. There's all sorts of things which happen. I don't really know anything about it. I don't say I don't know anything about it. I've been following the development of it. As far as specific details of gameplay mechanics go, I've sort of been avoiding them. Because I like learning how to play games by playing them. So that's a thing. Right, so click to name. We'll name you Bob, because I don't know how dead you're going to end up. Menial employment, a precarious position as a hospital porter. Miserable, but it's all you can find just now. And what do we have over here? Work. Okay, so earn your living or practice your arts. So we take menial employment rid of that. Another shift, mopping the darkened hallways, delivering post to hollow-eyed invalids, trundling corpse-laden gurneys to the basement. Dun, 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 bam, 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 bam. Halfway through your shift, the head porter beckons you aside. We won't require your services any longer here, your lost payment. Lost my job, at least now I have a little time to rest and my health improves. Health is good? What is this? Recall my dreams. Once again, I dream of a glow beneath the filthy skin of the world, the light through the black wood, the pale door, the old man. Oh, all the things. Began my spark for the old man in the hospital. He knew my name, but he's dead now. The pneumonia. Why do I dream of him still? What is the cobalt light of my dreams? TomyCat23, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to stream. How are you doing today? Collect all the things. So we have stuff. Rast, reconsider your... Oh, things are happening. Reconsider your... Right, no, there's a pause button. I should use the pause button. Good plan. Rast, reconsider your priorities or risk yourself in exploration of the kingdoms of sleep. So, did you just blink at me? Sorry, we have the course of the heart. Whenever principle of the heart is implicated, I may gain vitality. Time passes. Funds to live, but this recent upset in my circumstances is a secret blessing. Okay. How are you doing today, Tommy Cat? Welcome. How are things? Right, what do these specifically mean? That's one health type card. What is this? Aspect ingredient. Aspect heart. Okay. And there's that alerts. Good to hear. Welcome. Hold on. No, wait. Are you, in fact... Hey! Tommy Cat, congratulations, you're my 400 follower. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Yay! Thank you, Tommy Cat. Tommy Cat's my 400th follower. Yay, you get the numbers. Like, I should probably have fireworks on screen or something. I don't, because that would require forethought and planning. But thank you. I have 400 followers. Why have 400 people ever clicked that button? Why would they do that? Anyway, thank you. Nate Kappa, good afternoon, welcome, hello. Right, so I have a decaying card here, which has a timer on it. Health card, which doesn't decay. Funds, which are just funds. And passion. So can I? Oh wait, no, I can drag them over here. So rest yourself in explorations of dreams should release. What's this one? So can I? Where can I drag? Can I drag these cards to specific? What happens if I drag health onto work? How does that work? Okay, well, let's find out. Back-breaking work for Mega. Okay, no. Can we put this one on here? Okay, so there's different possible combinations. So what's this saying? So this gets me one ingredient and two heart pieces. Wait, no, that's Zelda. That doesn't really does nothing. That doesn't really get me. Hold on, what does this get me? I think perhaps when I have two milk, good afternoon, Mac. I mean, to be fair, I could just do any of this because I don't really know what. What if we put passion on the dream? Does that? Let's do that because why not? Hey, Ivories. Good afternoon. Welcome. How are you doing? There's a moon there as well. Cool. I'm liking a moon. Funds? What happens if we put funds over here? This does nothing. This does nothing! And then you find out there's just a... Yeah, you do that, but you just find out there's a fruit tree behind my face. And hey, Kaz, good afternoon. Welcome, everybody. How are you all doing today? I can't start this one. Can I only be doing one thing at a time, or is that just not a valid combination? Okay, no, that's just that wasn't a valid combination. Was this one a valid combination? No. So this is the only valid combination there. So let's do that as well. First interdiction last night from an NVC. Did you survive? Or multiple point, did you escape the interdiction? Did you submit or did you get pulled out? That's the first question. Okay, so wait, we have my own heart pumps more strongly today. So we have vitality, which is different from heart. Blood and treasure of a cost of war, but blood is treasure. Is this big enough on screen for you, by the way? Are things too small? Can you see? Because I can do some zooming in. I think I saw I didn't see a UI scale thing. Bird worm. The early bird catches the worm. But I'm very confused. Nice. Why have you unpaused? We were saying, you said the blood and treasure of a cost of war. Well, blood is treasure. Vitality can sometimes be used to gain health. That card is decaying. Okay. This card. I'm going to run out of this card. Hold on. Wait, why did that suddenly... Time passes. I must have a fund to live while becoming... Oh, so you have... That's just draining the money it has to because... Is that what that magnet means, I presume? A bequest arrives. A letter from a solicitor, the old man of the hospital. The one I dream of has named me in his will. I'll hear more soon. Right, that's going to run out before anything else does. I don't think there's anything I can do to save that. I don't know. I don't basically know what I'm doing at this point. I should just point that out. Like I said, I was been avoiding gameplay spoilers or anything. Hold on. I could have put the freaking contentment in there, couldn't I? Could we put vitality in here? No. No. That card must have at least one of these aspects. Law or wave of wood. Okay. This game is technically not released yet. It is still in early access. 2. Ah, two to collect. The day is done, and so am I, but I've earned my pay. Cool, we have funds. Funds are good. And weirdness. Any of these decaying? That's decaying. Vitality is decaying. Passion isn't decaying. Health isn't decaying. So that one's decaying. This game is early. It's still in early access. It's out at the end of May. It is by the same person who wrote Fallen London and Sunless Seas, Alexis Kennedy. Basically, let me see if I can find a link to the Kickstarter. I should be able to find one. Why do you need me to log in? Projects I am backing. This one. Let me grab a link to that. You can't back it anymore, obviously, because it's closed. But there we are. Ivories. I demand to be first place. Thank you, Ivories, for
I
the
demand to be
bit.
first place.
That was noisy. Thank you, Ivories, for the bit. That's awesome. That's a link to Kickstarter, and obviously you'll be able to find the other links to stuff and things from there. So if I put contentment in the work, what does that do? Does nothing. Does nothing! Okay. If we put contentment here, that also does nothing. So we have nothing we can do with the card, which is going to be decayed in 60 seconds. Maybe we can put it on time passes or something. I'm not entirely sure. So what do these mean? Aspect, lantern, ingredient, and heart. I'm not entirely sure I yet understand what all of these bits are doing. There was no tutorial, because if there was, I'd be doing it. Again, there might not be a tutorial to early access. Seriously, would you stop inversely winking? I don't know, inversely winking, is that a thing? What does these mean? Aspect moth, aspect ingredient, shiny, happy people. I presume this moon means I'm in the process of sleeping. Does this mean I'm sleeping on the job? That will only happen 2 times. I'm pretty certain I already did that. And that one won't work. No, that one won't work. Okay, well, let's let this tick over. That's probably true, Kaz. Given my god is Cthulhu, more or less. No, money is completely meaningless in this society. Didn't you know that, Ivories? The old man has bequeathed me a little money and a packet of peculiar papers, poetry, riddles, metaphysical speculations. For the first time in months, here is some fuel for my reason. Collect all. Okay, so we've unlocked a study. So we have reason, and we have a bequest. I'm gonna study it using either passion or reason. Okay, so this is the study. So if we put the request on there, using either passion or reason. I was always something of a reason person. Let's do that. I'll examine each item with meticulous care. Oh, money's very important. Can I add things to this? Does that how that? I don't think I can add any of. No, it doesn't want to let. It doesn't want to let me add any of them. That's fine. Examining the request. Employing a reason. How much does reason charge? Well, that's not going to do anything. Does vitality doesn't do anything, but health does. I'm not entirely sure. This is my body. There are other bodies. This one is mine, and in my mind needs it as a fungus needs soil. Interesting way of putting it. Okay, so vitality is effectively a health boost, which can sometimes be, if you're lucky, can sometimes be used to get you additional health, possibly if that's what I understand. And I'm expending my health by working, which is draining whatever. Okay, so I think I'm starting to understand that bit. Also, I'm a little high on sugar today, unfortunately. Sorry, so you'll probably see me taking a quick break to go and get another drink more often than usual. Um, because I'm currently a little high on sugar and therefore thirstier than normal. But yeah, that's just a thing that happens. Oh, wait, no, stop. Pause. Examine the correspondent ponder. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so my correspondent describes my dreams exactly. They use names that are instantly familiar. The house, the wood, the hours, the glory. They use secrets beneath time and the skin of the world. And your curiosity burns within me. There's a note here, directions to a bookshop that does not advertise its wares. Okay. Bookshop. I see no bookshop. Okay, so what do we have here? We have cryptic directions to moorlands. Enlightenment victory possible. Dreaming about it might advance or change it. Okay, well, we've got 5 seconds until we can do that. A collection of essays. If the mind is blade, this is a whetstone. Use a free erudition to gain reason. Okay. Notes and possible collaborator. I had recorded his observations of me, believes I have potential. Recorded his observations of someone else too. Perhaps I can find that person. Okay. Seems legit. Bro. Contentment. I'm happy, I think. So is the study... So where would we put this? Where's explore? Is it that? That's dreaming, that's working, that's time passing, that's the study. So where do I put that? Is that work, I suppose? Or something? Because it's not the other ones, really, is it? Do we put this one? Oi. I have a name, a description, a few tantalizing details. Oh, 1,000 faces in this city. Worse is an interesting yes and no. So this is going to get a little bit distracting. I'm going to get a little bit distracted here for a minute. Two types of diabetes, technically more than two. Type 1 diabetes is when your body's own immune system attacks the insulin producing cells in your pancreas and you literally stop producing insulin. All of the insulin that you have, you can literally see the stuff behind, some of the stuff behind me. Literally all of the insulin you have in your body, you have to inject yourself. I mean, I have an injection pen here. This is insulin in there. Type 2, your body becomes resistant to its own insulin. It's literally you develop a resistance to your own insulin. Worse is an interesting one. In some ways, type 1 is worse. In some ways, type 2 is worse. Type 1, I can still eat what I want as long as I inject enough for it. You know, I can eat chocolate bars and do, provided I'm injecting enough insulin for it. Type 2 is primarily managed by diet. I would be very bad at that. And for those who have been around for a while, you will know that I periodically end up in hospital because I'm not a good diabetic, and I periodically end up in hospital with it. And, you know, some of which it says in that article anyway. In the article, am I calling my own stuff an article now? But you know, it's some are worse. Some are worse is a if they're different. They're not really directly connected. It's not like one's the worst form of the other. They do work differently. But you know, type 1 is very much you're injecting. I have to inject myself with insulin every 3 or 4. If I eat 3 meals, then 5 times a day. That's just the injections. I have to test my blood sugar as well, and so on. I would say, yeah, I'd agree with that, Kaz. I'd agree with that. Right, collect contentment and passion. Okay, so we have passion and reason, and contentment, which is decaying. Okay. No, we don't. If we want to dream, what do we dream about? Can we put vitality there? No. But yeah, no, diabetes does suck. And actually, in sometime in June-ish, yeah, passion and reason have been blinking at me a bit so far. I think I'm not entirely sure I trust them. Um, but yeah, I have had fairly nasty experiences with Right, let's put that one there. Right, how long we've got? 10 seconds until that one expires. I have had very bad experiences with diabetes before. So yeah. This is where it gets confusing, Tommy, because there's different measures. We don't use that measure of. We don't use that particular measure. We use a measure where the target numbers are about 4.5 to 8. So I don't know what the specific comparison is. I used to know, but yeah, I don't. That's just differences. Directions to Moorland, is that this one? No? Okay, is that a study thing then? Okay. In that case, I might as well. Can I put passion on work? Yes, I can. Can I put reason on work? Find work which will spare my body, if not my mind. Can we put contentment on work? Does that work? No. Okay, let's put paint. Oh, a painting. That seems unlike me. Sleep. Yeah, see, I want to get a pump. There's a fair amount of hoops to jump through. Which I haven't yet. Is this doing? Yes, it is. Candle of inspiration, eh? Oh, hold on. Dread or injury may provoke. What have we broken? Alright, well, stop all the things because I await an answer to a letter. Panic! It's like suddenly all the things. And now I have an address. I'll dispatch a letter and propose a meeting. Talk is unlocked. Mystique. Wasn't that an X-Man? If I remember who I am. Mystique can be used to found a cult and to recruit followers, but doesn't last long. It may attract the attention of the authorities. That's probably bad. Directions to Moorland shop cryptic. When one deals in the kind of books my correspondent studied, one must be circumspect. Okay, let's do that thing. More or less. I mean, we are trying to find out a cult and bring about the end of the universe or something. I still haven't worked out what to do with those contentment cards. Reply to your letter as courteous if cautious. They're intrigued by how you find their name, intrigued enough to meet you. Eldridge, an acquaintance. An elegant man of inelegant habits. Might be able to recruit him as a follower. Aspect mortal. That's probably a good thing in this game. We can... No, I was going to say we can dream of this person. That seems a little weird. Ah, we can rearrange these as well. That's helpful, actually. Okay, let's put this over here for a moment. What do you need? It is the empty space which makes a bowl useful. Grabs a card to fill its void. Doesn't have a card it can grab though, because it was looking for... I don't know what it's looking for specifically. I think it's not. I think it's looking for something I don't have, which is probably good. Yeah, well, this one here is definitely devouring cards on a timer. That one's draining my funds, which makes sense, really. Speaking of which, daylight should not touch this canvas. I'll get in trouble. Right, we need funds. This might happen. An injury at work. Great. So I get more funds that way, though. There you go. Right, we've got the dreamy thing. Let's put passion on my dreams. Moonlight. And we'll talk to Eldridge and acquaintance. Significant conversations in a smoky meeting room. I'm afraid sometimes that they can see what I am as one sees ink coiling under glass. Likely to happen, attracting attention. Okay. An ill-lit street at an ill-favoured bend in Lesser River. A soft yellow light through a grimy window. Miss Morland and nods. They enter but doesn't rise. I never ask the names of my clients, she informs me, before I have time to introduce myself. Okay, now we have Morland shop and explore by the looks of it. Let's put that there. Now that I found a location, I can explore it. Glimmering. Can sometimes be used to gain passion. And what was the other one? Erudition can sometimes be used to gain reason. Where did these go? Okay. That does nothing. I presume this will also therefore do no. I'm guessing study esoteric philosophies. Okay. A collection of essays. Erudition. I think you need 3 erudition, man, don't you? Yes, you need 3 erudition for that one. I have 1. Which decays, so I need to get really? I need to get another 2 erudition in like the next 5 minutes. Jeez, okay. Let's... What does Mystique do again? Right, let's just explore Moorland Shop for the moment then. Cost money. That seems reasonable. Hold on, what's this one? The painting of the out of something? Can I put this on study? No. Where can I put this? No. Okay, well I'll hold on to that one for now. Oh wait, we can dream about that notion. Let's do that next time. What are we dreaming about right now? Passion, apparently. Okay, that's a thing. And now we're completely out of money. Sweet. Oh, what is this? This looks painful. Exotic cravings. Obsessions grabs a card to fill its void. The marks of shaping. The marks of delight or the mark of light. Okay, that sounds slightly disturbing. Hold on, what does this mean? And also, shouldn't you be exploring? Wait, why are you not? Oh, wait, because you interrupted me. Consumes funds. Why is that not? Why? I'm confused. As yet, I have only the needs and desires of any other mortal. But what stirs in me? Well, something just happened. Oh, you finished. Fleeting memory. The wolf despair prowls elsewhere. No dread or injury empowers this despair. It's over for now. Fleeting memory. Can I study this one? No. Can I explore this one? No. What are you doing here right now? We're doing generic work right now. Okay. I am a brim with vitality. If I can afford to pay for club fees, I might grow my strength, or I might learn something of myself, but it might come to harm. That's fine. Let's do that thing, see what happens. Explore. Again, I don't understand why it won't let me explore Moorland Shop, because I have the... Oh, wait, we needed a 3-year edition for that, didn't we? Okay, all the things just happened. We have dreams, we got some contentment and some passion, and funds and some health. Good, good, good. Where was... Was it the notion of enlightenment? Yes, it was. Let's try that one. Okay. Oh, well, we are paused. Averted faces, widened eyes. Interrogate, intimidate, beguile, recruit. If I remember what I've done, notoriety can be used to found a cult and recruit followers. It will fade over time, but more slowly than mystique, and may attract the attention of the authorities. We can't add mystique to that. Okay, that seems unhelpful. Okay, let's just do some rearranging of the screen for a minute. So if we put work over here, and put the health over here, and the funds over here, because they all seem to go together, and the more funds, thank you. Then if we put the dreams up there, what's this one? This is just money sync. I'll put that over there. Is there a way to carry both of these at once? Not currently by the looks of it. Okay. That's fine. We put those there, that there. That's, what was this one? This was Dreamy McDreams. Then we have, this was Study, wasn't it? Let's put Talk down there and Explore. I feel like I've lost something. Oh wait, no, you're busy there, aren't you? That explains it. Explore should be down here. Mystique can sort of sit in the middle, along with Contentment and Glimmering. I do like how this feels. It's interesting. I don't understand what the painting is for. Maybe I'm not supposed to yet. Right, let's put that like that. I think that's a reasonably good layout for now. But it's a relatively big board. I'm sure there'll be space for more stuff soon. Funds. Is that going to cost me vitality if I haven't achieved it? I couldn't afford the club fees another time. Okay, never mind then. Nothing. That was basically just a waste of times. Look, it does look like it could get quite complex quite quickly. Yes. Can that be a thing? No. Oh, that needs all the things, doesn't it? No. And pop. Notion. Power. I have refocused my intentions. My predecessors wielded power of remaking, a power that impresses generals physicists could only dream of. So shall I, through the power, though the power might sear me. Why are we not... Do a pausey thing. Right, let's put passion over here in the middle, put a notion of power Power victory possible. Dreaming about it might advance or change it. You might be able to recruit him as a follower. Why has that not happened yet? And how much do I have not funds for funds right now? I should probably do something about that. Okay. Is there a way we can get funds faster? Or can I... No? Passion? That seems like... Must have at least one of these aspects. Funds. None of them have that aspect. Actually, didn't think this one did. Aspect not. Permits no seal. Not because the principle opens doors and seems barriers. Lantern is a... Okay. Okay, so that's a recruitment reputation or recruitment icon. Desire, illumination, and a knock. This is a location. You're immortal, amortal, not immortal. Text. Does this expire? Shit. Hold on, can we do this multiple times? Ah, we can do this multiple times. Okay. Oh, and it needs money. Okay. Can we talk to the shop? Again, no, because we need something which has a cost to it, or something which has that cost attribute, and that's up there. Ah, Tomicat, you are an elite player as well. The course of the heart. Yeah, this is not necessarily the game you can easily recover from if you fuck up. This is my first attempt, to be fair. So don't even. Okay. Collect some vitality. And some health, which will... Let's start that again. Can I add vitality to that? No, I can't. Can I dream of vitality? No, I can't. Have I dreamt recently at all? Oh, study. Couldn't afford... Oh, I used up my thing as well. Damn it. Of course it did. That makes perfect sense. But fuck. Okay. Let's sleep on the notion of power. And you want what? A reason. Law. Or health. Great. This is law, isn't it? No, it's text. You want the purple head. That sounded relatively inappropriate. That's not a purple head, that's a purple question mark. Okay. I still understand maybe half of this, what's going on right now, so far, which is, all things considered, relatively impressive. That's going to be a problem very soon. What's this? A season of visions. Oh, more things. Freeze. The sun flickers like a shadow. Dreams ripple behind the surface of mirrors. I must be careful not to drift from the waking world. Seeking fascination. An adversary. Inspector Wakefield, I presume, is always someone who doesn't understand or who understands too well. This troublemaker may seek evidence on my activities to share with the authorities. Hi. Mortal. That implies one thing. Zachary Wakefield, a melancholy but remorseless inspector of police, recently seconded to the Suppression Bureau. A pleasant day. Contentment, which decays. You have 60 seconds to use contentment. Wow, great. Awesome. Thanks. What do you want? You want something I can't provide. I have decided to remain as I am for now. Okay, fine, wonderful. Collect health. Health is good. Right, I need to keep working because otherwise I'm going to run out of money, which I already have no money because it's pulling. I have so little money that the money drain is pulling money directly from health before I actually have a chance to claim it. So that's the thing. What do you want again? Do you want something I don't have? Good to know. We can't mix cards directly with other cards. They have to go through one of these processes, which is interesting. Inspector Wakefield, I presume. That's not a thing. I'd like to dream about him though. He's just so handsome. Let's talk to him and see what happens. My life is slipping away. I have no health left. Bad things. Contentment, fleeting memory. Hold on, didn't we need... Oh crap, stop, pause. Wasn't there something we needed for that somewhere? Day is done, so I would have earned my pay, and everything is immediately being drained away. Affliction health. Okay, so the health has gone there, so that's going to clean that one out. That's fine. Um, I can't dream of contentment. I can dream of passion, so that's a thing. What's this one? Hold on, isn't that what that had? No, that was a different one. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, it vanished, but... And sorry if I keep poking a microphone, I'm not usually using this microphone. But my other one is not behaving even slightly right now, so... Right, what's happened here? This was rash, perhaps I shouldn't have exposed myself, so... I picked up another notoriety for 5 minutes. Inspector Wakefield is still there. And Vitality came back. That's okay, well, that happened. I have nothing I can be working with. That's not a good... No, sickness has ravaged my body, so now I have an affliction. Great. That's just wonderful. And fortunately, I don't have anything which is going to induce despair. Do I? No. Phew. So what's happening here is all of these cards. So some of these cards that I see, obviously they're status effect. Like this, an Affliction is a status effect. It's not a boon to me or anything. This Bleak Thoughts one has a magnet, which means if there is anything which fits, it automatically gets pulled in, and it's looking for anything which matches, has the aspect of induces despair. So if this Affliction, for example, had that aspect, it would get immediately sucked into there, it would complete, and bad things would presumably happen. But yeah, oh, hello. A light in the skull. Where the principle of the lantern sheds its light, I can recall additional. Don't I have? Okay, no, I don't. That's fine. I don't have anything there either. Can I put back that? Yes. Let's do that. What's here? Contentment and passion. And I have no health right now, which is a major problem for me because I also have no money. And again, money is one that it's going to suck in. What's this? I'm going to get a season of sickness in a moment. Wonderful, because I already had an affliction, so that's just great. And if that gets pulled directly into the despair, bad things. Please. No health is left. Another affliction incoming. I have no money. Fleeting memory. What was this? Secret. Okay. Erudition, thank you. I think. Drop any card there. Can I? Law, influence, or ingredients. I have some of those, don't I? Oh, if we do that, will that get us some stuff and we can get some funds without having to spend health? That would be nice. Reason, law, car horn, mystique. Okay, I'm starting to understand what we're trying to do here in a bit more detail. Something just evaporated. I has no funds. Oh, why, fuck, I couldn't afford to, I didn't want to do that because I can't afford to buy the stuff. I think I died. That's loud. That was loud. Determine my leg. Firstly, boop, blip. Aspirant June 28th once again. Bright young thing, endowed with birth and wealth and talent, a life of ease, comfort and delight. Physician. Let's go for this one. I missed the door and I generally do, there'll be plenty more. One dabbles with writing, one dabbles with painting. But one lives above all in the certainty of one's allowance. That sounds nice. Click to name. Macquaridor, hello. Earn your living or practice your arts. And I have an allowance, so let's just do that. Meanwhile, if I ever have trouble deciding how to spend my money, the good people at these spots can certainly be of assistance. Exploration finds interesting things and locations. So what's this? Oriflammes specializes in curios, perfumes, taxidermy specimens, and rare texts. Operates on cramped new premises now since the destruction of the old. A cabaret with an occult reputation. Yeah, absolutely. Why are we going fast forward? I don't want to go fast forward. Bid, funds. Okay. Will anyone match me? Probably. Ecuador, you're a bright young thing, though. What could possibly go wrong? Someone else has matched my bid. Let's match again. We're both bright and I'm young. Seems reasonable. Okay, now I'm getting pissed off. Now we have to win. Papa is dead. No one will tell me exactly how, but the estate is in a state. My allowance is tied up in probate and so forth. One can only hope it's resolved before the bills come due. Time, regrettably, is now passing. I am going to massively regret this. We're going to run out of money again. Yeah, basically. I can fuck off then. Because that was basically a money sink, which I now no longer have any inheritance because Dad died. Oh no! Mistakes were made. I'm gonna have to go out and get a job and everything now. On the other hand, we just got free money back because my bid wasn't successful, so there's that. And to see papers found among Papa's belongings, it might shed some sort of light on things. Business of the world has been settled, but Papa's business affairs have been eaten up with debts like woodworm. No one seems to know exactly what he spent the money on, but the solicitor is sending me some papers apparently. Okay, so we're not too bad on the funds right now. But I'd like to avoid fucking up like I did last time. Okay, we will spend one. I want to find out what's in here. Entrance is lost beneath soft drapes of crimson cinnabar and incarnadine. Above the door, the club motto has been rendered as "Into night's circle we fly until the fire enjoys us." Oh, that doesn't sound at all nihilistic and end of the world self-arsonism. Self-arsonism. That makes perfect sense. I purchased pleasure. Giggity. I reel home in my ungodly hours and collapse into bed. Dreams. The dreams began. Papa spoke of him and he said that his father before him had been so troubled. Something in our blood, a biting melancholy that kills the soul. Okay, what do we have here? Puzzling papers. Hold. I have received the papers, poor Papa, page after page after page of desperate scrawled on an invisible house in the colours of sleep and the invisible gods behind the world. But do you know, the more I read, the more the world not makes sense. It doesn't make sense, but it does hang together. And here is Papa's diary. Sweet. Ciphered diary. Wait, where's the ciphered diary? Growing obsession of an individual by the name of Bob. Oh, I remember Bob! I remember Bob. Bob was the first of us. 19th century reprint of 14th century Latin translation of a what? 19th century reprint of a 14th century Latin translation of a 4th century. What? Oh, suddenly all the things. Gods. Okay, right. City is right for journalists and detectives and other meddlers. How long will they leave me in peace? What does it need? They want a sacrifice of a hunter. Otherwise, I'm going to generate suspicion. We don't have a hunter right now. The name of Bob appears again and again on these pages. They were a locus for impossibility, a fount of the future, one who has cut the eye. And on the last page, there's a correspondence address and a name. About that? He died slightly. The house without walls. I dream of a shriveling light, a sun that crisps snow but does not melt it. When I wake, my room is always cold. Oh wait, no, we have a despair something. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Hold on, what's that? Aspect of unreason. That's not good. Okay. That's extremely very not good. What are we doing here? Summoning a stranger. I've contacted the individual named in this troubling document. I have little reason to believe they'll be able to enlighten me on the nature of what went before, but perhaps they can help with what is to come. What's this one? Second order influence. Can we put this under study? No. Explore? No. Dream? No, it's just sitting there. I wish there was a way to indicate what specifically were status cards, as opposed to what you could do something with. Like, that chilly atmosphere is sitting there as a status. Hold on, what's this one? Red secret. Some words are spelled correctly only when the proper... Oh yeah, let's grab that one before it expires. More? Law, more, law, 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 more, law, more, law, law, more, law, more, more, law, law, more. I don't think we have any law to put into it. No! We don't have any law to attach to it, that's really unhelpful. What are we doing here? Unskilled labour. Awesome, because that's always a good thing to do. The wrong kind of reputation may awaken the interest of the curious, the puritanical, or the vengeful. You're looking for any sort of reputation type card. I don't have any right now, that's probably a good thing. Funds and health, thank you. If we put passion into there... Ingredient or influence. Oh wait, no, influence. We can put the influence on there. There we are. That's going to come up with an interesting result. Okay, and reason rest things. Do we want to do that? Contentment? Can we? No. I don't understand what we can do with contentment so far. It counts as an ingredient, so I could have put it on there. Okay. But didn't. That's fine. Didn't learn anything from that combination because I needed other stuff to go with it. Okay, that's fine. Is this expiring? No. Wonderful. All the things. What's this one? A pleasant day. Sweet. A curious view. My name just now is clear. Any guardians remain in the shadows. Peculiar rumour might mean something, it might mean nothing. Study? No. Logically, I suppose that would be explore. Or maybe talk. Summoning a stranger. My new acquaintance speaks authoritatively of Papa. He knew he was dying. He had hoped to taste unknown pleasures before his end. Pleasures denied to healthy society. My new acquaintance suggests that I might finish what he began, but if I do so, I might save myself from the despair which haunts my family. And from that, we just got Poppy Lascelles, an amiable woman of property. She'd like to talk to you. Would she now? And a notion of sensation. Makes a sensation video a sensation ending possible. Let's put that up there for now. Oh, and let's put you over here. We could put you on the talk box, I suppose. What was I thinking of? Despair is doing its thing. Ah, now that's what we can add as contentment to. Contentment will counter despair. That makes sense. Okay, I'm going to leave it for a moment. I just want to... Actually, let's talk to you. I've been wanting to talk to you. Sometimes I fund scholars of invisible arts. I'd like to offer you my support. It's a substantial contribution, and all you need to do someday is to introduce me to someone else who'll learn matters properly. Add passion to accept, or reason to interrogate her further, of which I have neither. Okay, let's wait to see if we can get something out of that. Oh, that gave us a contentment. That's good. And also 2 funds and a passion. Okay, so let's do 1. Start. System collections. Hashtag. Well, yay. Why are you not letting me add passion? There we are. That's exactly right. I'll come back tonight. What could possibly go wrong? And we have another contentment. Which... Oh, it's someone of curious interests. Where does this peculiar rumour come from? Or was it just sitting there for other reasons? Madame Olympe Bechet edits for Carisham Review, which publishes material too ghastly or thrilling for other literary magazines. She could use your assistance. I'll bet she could. No, I want that on study, so... All the things. Sickness, I'd become unwell, but it's absorbing a health. We're countering that. That's fine. Things proceed. That should be good. I have no idea what just evaporated, though I blinked and missed it. Oh, unhappy, fell off things. Moth finds the light in the darkness, so do I. Cool. Great. A fleeting memory, which counts as aspect moth. I don't understand that whole moth aspect thing. Maybe I'm just not well versed enough in Lovecraftian anything. What's this one? This was... Oh yeah, we're talking to Poppy's offer, about Poppy's offer. You want... brain... let's add that there, see what we get. I still don't understand what this moth is. Wild and perilous principle of chaos and yearning. In other words, it's for game. Oh, sorry. In other words, it's for games RNG. I think, which is ironically quantifiable. Nothing of practical use. Oh right, of course, I didn't have the stuff to add to it. In the season of Rags, Poppy will return. Tiny packet of tiny treasures, a gift from Poppy. She'll see me again in the season of Rags for me to make the introduction I promised. Let's put you over there for the moment. Freeze. We have a glimmering. Bronze Spintria. Used to pay for services. Easily be sold for more traditional funds. Silver and iron. Lowest denomination. Bronze is next, then silver, then I presume gold. Dancers pass beyond something and stuff and a monkey. Where's work? Well, we're doing any work at the moment? No. Let's take passion and we had an inspiration. Oh wait, no, the inspiration is what exploded, isn't it? Can we put a glimmering on there? No. What does it have to be? One of those three. Okay, we've just got that for now then. But you're draining my health. If an illness cannot consume health, it will cause death. Well, we've avoided that particular thing. You're coming back later. That's just time passing. Anything else I need to be worried about or concerned about? Now let's talk to Madame Bachet. She's seeking pieces for Notorious Kerishem review. Here's what she needs. Something inspired by the principle of the forge. Okay. So we commission... Oh, we can't because we've got work going on already. Sweet. That's fine. We'll get that done. Okay, so that's money. We have an affliction, but we survived. That's nice. Okay. Okay, so we're basically resting off the affliction. That's fine. Also, we're slightly running low on funds now, which is a little disturbing. As yet, I have only the needs and desires of any other mortal but what stirs in me. That's fine. What exactly is it we need for this? I keep forgetting. Oh yes, it's the aspect of law we need, which we don't currently have anything for. Unhelpfully. Let's start that one, we'll see what happens. Mystique and Passion. And Commission Forge. I don't think we have everything we need. So we need an article, original work on a particular topic, which we don't have. And a patron, which we do, so that's fine. But we don't have the other stuff we need. Okay, we'll keep that on hold for the moment. Oh, things, what's happening? The sun flickers like a shadow, dreams ripple beneath the surface of mirrors. I must be careful not to drift from the waking world. Looking for card of fascination, which we don't currently have. Okay. Let's visit the auction house, see what we can find. All good. Collect a health. Good. I like health. Why did that health just go? Did something just eat our health? Pause. The auction is over. Book has gone on elsewhere. I retain my funds. Fine. Here's someone who might be useful. Scholarly aspect and a morbid streak. Okay. Let's talk. I'm afraid sometimes... Yes, that's fine. Why did that health go? They regained health and it was immediately consumed. Right, we have despair. Do we have a contentment? Yes, we do. Oi. I thought that was the one where we used to... Okay, apparently I was wrong. Freeze. Passion plus fleeting memory. Dream of contentment. Can we do that? No. The glimmerings. Well, I forget what we do with these. Sometimes used to gain passion. Okay. Oi. Talk. Averted faces, widened eyes. Things. Okay. Bloop. Fleeting memory. Merry Christmas. Right. Okay. I think it was devoured by the void, possibly, but I'm not entirely sure why. Oh no, we have 2 health here. So, oh, so that's not too bad. Funds are getting a bit low though. Finished painting to the absolute excitement of no one except you. Great. Right, I think we need to put some health in there to get some money out of that, because we need some more. We need to start increasing more funds relatively soon, because otherwise bad things. Fascination. I've gained fascination, which is a problem. However, fascination can be transformed to passion with time and rest. So if we put this up here and do that, reminders. If I want card of dread, I don't think we want that card to happen. Friendly visit from Poppy. Ah, they need us to follow a sacrifice. I don't have a follower yet. to die again. Didn't get any money for that, which is a bit of a problem. This one is how long I have until I die because I have no followers. Well, fuck. And I have no obsessions, which is a bit of a shame because then maybe I could have done something about that. But that one's all yellow and everything. Oh no! Bye, Macquaridor. How does it feel to have a timer until your death right in the middle of the screen? I'm making assumptions here. Good assumption. In the upper room of a...
Suddenly, pineapples.
That's really loud. I literally can't read it because it's really loud. Right, let's go for... this last one. Physician. Also, I can't turn that down anymore because it goes in 10% increments, which is not helpful. Position at the Institute. Today I return to work. Who are we naming this one after? Who's in chat? Who can we name this one after? Let's just take a quick look at the things, see if there's anything actively relevant. No, that's good. No, that's not. Oh, wait, I have been poked about something. One sec. No, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's not worrying, that's not a problem, not a problem, not a problem, not a problem, not a problem. Not a problem, not a problem. Don't be in everyone tag. That's in everyone tag. Okay, never mind. Moving on. So don't be in every. It's in everyone tag. Right. Okay. Actually, no, not. I don't need TeamSpeak open. While I'm in Discord, let's go into the Special Flakes channel. Anyone who is a regular or follower or subscriber even is welcome to jump into TeamSpeak with me, and we can do a chatty thing while I do this. And now, let's go. Mercurio was a difficult patient. I had to take some time away after that business ended. Truth. Finished early. Director has been sympathetic, but I must return to full-time work now. Earn your living or practice your arts. Long hours, good pay. Health, we have 3 reason and 2 funds. That's a good start. Notes from a case of Mercurio. My notes spilled from a desk drawer where I had thrust them. Mercopius, who was beyond helping. We did our best. There was a dank and clinging smell into the institute halls that never quite leaves one. Perhaps it is paint, perhaps it's patience, perhaps it is something in the walls. Dum dum dum. Patience spoke of things that could have no meaning, the house without walls, the divided sun, the invisible light. But when I recall how I spoke of that invisible light, my heart surges. I can ignore the notes no longer. Time passes. Ah, right, you get like a day or something of a day's grace basically before time actually starts passing and constantly draining your funds into a small puddle of nothing. Right, let's put this one front and center. How far? Oh! Huh! Didn't realise you could pull them that far from that. No, Kaz has 3 reason. Macquaridor lost all reason, that's why he's writing deranged things about her coming out of the walls. As I begin to read, I recall with delight in the patient's eyes, the music in their voice, but also the smell of the room where they lay. When they were a crazy person. Which is, I mean, when did you follow this channel, Mercury? For a greater good. In sleep, I am but a crooked tree. Moths crawl my bark. That's true, Mercury. Did you actually follow me way back when I was Aurora's TSW on Twitch? Did you actually follow me way back then? That was a long time ago. Wow. In sleep, I am a crooked tree. Moths crawl my bark. Dawn begins wherever light is invisible. At its touch, I straighten to reach for the sun. Praise the sun! Of moments of sense emerge, I had almost forgotten that curious discursion on the way to Moorland, but now I realise it was the way to Moorland. What? I've heard of this Moorland. Oh, right. I see what you mean. A dealer in troublesome books arrested their ravings. Freechy! Good afternoon, welcome, how is you doing? And yes, you heard, for the greater good. Welcome, how are you doing today? How was your worky thing, which was obviously evil? And now you're back, I presume, or you're sneaking in from work? November 2000. Jeez, that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. How can a house lack walls? What is the glory they yearn for? But I can already sense the dreams waiting for me in sleep. Directions to Moorlands. Let's have them getting studied. And off we go. Also, I've reached you just in time for Peanut Gallery to happen, so you're welcome to come say hi if you wish. I love the ambient effects I've got around the boxes on the board and stuff. I've done some good. My patients are quieter than when I began. Also, can I just point out, we are positioned at an institute, not a position at a hospital. Quite clearly, Mercury was a mental, bonkers, stark raving loony person. That's probably really insensitive. I could give in to the dreams, but they will devour my reason. Temptation. It's fine. The watchman is the door in my eye. To unlock my own eye, there must be a tiny sacrifice of bonkersness. And let's just pause. Find Moorland shop. We have found Moorland shop. Cool. Let's put explore over here. Mecca's batshit crazy. Can confirm. Dreams, and we have contentment. I'm happy. Literally, that's what contentment does. Work. Let's 1, 2. Cost funds. Yeah, let's cost for funds. Hopefully we'll get something good out of it. Back when me, you and your husband Clee played co-op mode in AC Syndicate, first I noticed it's not co-op, much later than. Quote please. That's funny. Quote that thing. A trembling in the air. I wielded the knife in sleep. There is pain, but even the pain is a signpost. I have bound a wound. I'll tell them it was an accident. In my dream, I saw the door. Someday soon, I'll pass it. Notion enlightenment. Enlightenment victory possible. What did I just say over here? No, that's different. Okay, what does that indicate? That's an aspect, desire. Okay, so I'll put that over there. From a locksmith's secret. Sooner or later, every locksmith has the dream. A watchman's secret. Okay. I found something noteworthy. Latin grammar. Cool. That would be really useful if I've had that book from the last time that I had last time. I don't have now. You know? Sooner or later, every locksmith has the dream, which we can't dream about. That makes sense. What is this specifically? Is it a lore aspect and a knock? So what's this one? Lore and lantern. Okay, so do we study these? Yes. However, I would prefer to study that. Or can we explore these? No. So let's study that one more. Let's put that in there as well. Let's actually unpause the game. I should probably have studied the book, but okay. We know all. We don't need to know all about your passion dreams. Thank you very much, Kaz. Contentment is about to expire. Two funds. That's nice. Let's continue our work at the Institute. We should care for those who are completely and utterly deranged. It seems like a reasonable thing to do. Freeze. What just happened? A sickness become unwell. Oh, the irony. Okay, we can assume the health, which is mildly problematic. Contentment and a fleeting memory. Do we have passion? Yes, we do. Because we can use fleeting memory as an ingredient. Oh, what's this? Kindness. Kindred spirits. My wound has healed, and so has theirs. They don't understand why they did it, but they dreamt to me that night. We are connected. Okay. It's possible your heart might slightly explode, yes. Fortunately, we've put a health on there, so it's going to be averted. I can find no useful points of correspondence between this law and me. Have I must begin again. Okay, so those two don't go together, basically. That makes a certain amount of sense, I suppose. Can we study this? Where are you? Let's talk to Neville. Let's say hi. Okay, funds, institute position. Let's do that again. It's good to keep funds going in as much as possible. Explore. We don't really have anything to explore except the shop again. And I'd rather not for now. Sickness has ravaged my body. Collector. We'll have to put that. We got 30 seconds before we can do anything with that. Which one's this one? The wrong kind of attention. Suspicion. We don't have a hunter we can feed. That's a shame. No, it would help if I unpaused the game, wouldn't it? Ah, shit. That was really bad timing. We got notoriety from talking to Neville, and that's going to generate us an adversary. That was really bad timing. Scholar Latin. Is this a aspect? Okay, that's something I can do. Sweet. And now we have Inspector Wakefield, I presume. Oh, now we have someone we could have fed to the wolves. Naturally. Position at the Institute, please. Keep doing that. Vitality and reason. Sweet. Affliction, start, and we need funds if I remember correctly. Yes, we do. Give you a funds. Get our affliction cleared. I'm starting to get the hang of this one now. That's good. I'm still not 100% sure when and what vitality is meant to be used for. I don't want to attend a dueling club. Well, last time I talked to Wakefield, it didn't end so well for me. I'd rather, you know, just have him removed. I don't have anything. If you look at this here, we could parlay or parlay, or perhaps I could send something to ambush him. I don't really have anything to parlay with. I don't really have anything I can ambush him with. So, nope. Pleasant day. Sweet. I like pleasant days. Pleasant days make me happy. And can we join? Yeah, okay. We can costs. There we are. Let's see what happens. Seems legit. Next time I get paid, I think I'm going to jump back into the shop and see what we can find. Contentment. Health. Health is good. Can we dream about these? No, that would be useful. I can't dream about being a scholar either. If that's true. See, at some point, I'm assuming something's going to happen to the Institute which stops us using it for money. Avoid any despair cards seems like a good plan. Oh, study is finished. Funds and vitality. I couldn't afford the fees. Oh, I did get the funds back, but that's okay then. Can we study the... No. A collection of poetry. That sounds nice. 2 glimmerings to gain passion over sometimes fails. Okay. Good to know. What have we got over here? What hunger drives me. We don't have any of the obsessions right now. Yeah, we do have a fleeting memory, and we can still keep working. That's wonderful. Okay. I'm getting to a point where I don't mostly have to pause this now, which is nice. Yes, I did. No, right, I didn't. Why didn't it not go through? Why is it not going through? There we are. Thank you, Kaz. Dream of memory. Don't think it would have let. I didn't check actually. That's the point. I don't think it would let me. Reason: collect all collection of poetry, for which we need to. Which one is that? Glimmerings. Don't have right now. Oh, I could dream about it, which still needs 2 glimmerings, and I'm sick. Great. I mean, I work at an institute. It's not that surprising I get sick occasionally. Let's see if we can get that again. Vitality is ticking down. We might as well. Let's talk to Neville. See what he says. We might get some notoriety on that one, but hopefully we'll be fine. I wonder if Wakefield is bribable. Melancholy but remorseless. Not likely to be that bribable, to be fair. Do we have any obsessions? No. Fine. Let's put some funds into that. So we can get rid of our nourishment, get rid of our... Okay, we didn't have enough to get into the thing. That's fine. Parted lips, glittering eyes. Do we have to just keep talking to him to recruit him? Is that how that works? I don't actually understand. I mean, do we have to unlock something to actually properly recruit people? Because I haven't seen a way to do that yet. Nothing yet to... We don't have any dread-based things, so that's fine. Is it... What do you dream to get the inspiration for? I think you have to dream passionately, which is a weird, strange thing to... No comment. I'd like it if I showed the little icons at the bottom of those, because that one has a magnet, but you don't see it on that screen. I'd like it if I showed that. Notoriety, wonderful. Health, wonderful. I think passion is what do we need first? Law or a specific card. I think that's fine anyway. I didn't want to actually exit out of that to start. Oh, bad things. Things. A fleeting memory. That's fine. Can we dream of a fleeting memory? No. A pleasant day. It's working at industry. That's fine. Right, we're fine. Everything is fine. Nobody panic. We can't study you, can we? No. Hold on. Can we do anything with you? We can't explore you. That sounds fairly wrong. Can we work you? Does that make sense? Contentment. I like contentment. Contentment makes me happy. I want to see if we can work you when we get work again. I don't know if maybe that's how we turn people or initiate from, I don't know. Contentment and passion. Collect all of that. What's this one? Shadows. We have no fascination. Fascination. Doesn't do anything that way. Okay, right. Do we still have Mystique? Yes. We still have Notoriety, which is also unhelpful. Oh. Position at the Institute. Let's go for that. Can I do anything with the Notoriety, or does it just sit there? It's a reputation card, isn't it? So not much we can do with it. Maybe I should try bribing Inspector Wakefield, but again, he's described as remorseless. Doesn't sound like the sort of person who'd be bribed, does he? Oh, wait, no, there's the glimmering we needed. Was it poetry? Yes. So if we now study the collection of poetry, and how long does it wait? How long does the glimmering last? Oh, we got time. Passion. I think we need 2 glimmerings, so I'm going to do the studying on that again to get the 2 glimmerings. Then we can try doing that, and that will be good. When does this start ticking down? Is it under half time? I'm not sure. Mystique. Okay. Again, I don't understand if there's. You might. I don't understand if there's a specific way of recruiting a follower, or if I'm supposed to just keep talking to him. I'm not sure yet. Where's Mystique? Can we put that? Oh, we do that way. Let's do that. Okay, so that's what we had to do. We used Mystique first. Ah, shit. A suspicion, that's a problem. Choose founding principles. You need law to determine a founding principle. Does this count as law? Does this count as law? Yes. A watchman's secret or a locksmith's? The locksmith's secret. Right? No. I see what the problem is. When you do this, when you have the card hovering, if you have a card hovering over the space, it doesn't work. If you have the mouse hovering over it, it does seem to work. And it's just slightly different. I like locksmith. I'm a keys person. Tradition and compulsion, old, new, or both together. I'll need law to determine the founding principle for the cult. Our business is private. We could use somewhere more secret. That's not available in this goal. Can't in this build vote. Oh. Place a follower in here to convert them permanently into a prisoner. Okay, but now if we talk to him, that's bad because we still have the Mystique. Shit. Oh, bad things are incoming. I suspect that's bad. Establish the Society of the Holy Wound, a occult society dedicated to the hours which open doors. You can use cults with the talk verb to recruit or promote followers and to send them out on errands to gather resources. A believer can promote it to a disciple. A few gifted disciples can be exalted even higher to keys. Okay, so we can't right now because we're busy talking to someone and getting ourselves utterly shafted. Sweet. Right, we now have 2 glimmerings, so if we put the collection of poetry on there with 1 and 2 glimmerings. Oh, okay, so now we're getting somewhere. Work is done. Funds, thank you. Start. Done. Happy times. Right, how is this about to go completely shitwards? By having tentative evidence or damning evidence. Evidence is permanent unless destroyed. Hunter, where's he gone? Oh, he's left, has he? Sweet, so maybe he didn't find anything, so I actually survived that one and we've actually got rid of a hunter? That would be useful. It's a pleasant day. That's also worth possibly doing. Yes. Oh. So if I put... Where's he gone? I want to see if we can recruit a follower first. If we add him as an associate. And the trappings... Where's it gone? Trappings? For proper sense of occasion, we need summoned influence, tool, or ingredient. Does Mystique qualify? Yes, it does. Ah, shit. He's back, and he has tentative evidence. Mystic, too full of God to speak intelligently. Oh, great, so that was a complete waste of time. Wonderful. A pleasant day, contentment. I like contentment. Neville is now officially a follower. Sweet! Done some good. My patients are quieter than before. Now let's just... Wrong kind of attention. We don't have any... We do have any. So he's getting pulled up to there. That's unhelpful. Right, now before we do anything else, let's... Can we work here? Convert a follower into a prisoner. I'm not sure we want to do that right now. Um, okay, let's just see how this plays out for the moment. Ah, right, no, let's do that. And what are you doing now? Oh shit, you've stolen a clue. This is going to go badly. Oh wait, hold on. The War of the Roads, Censored Edition. Describes War of the Roads, an event in history other than our own, in detail, but numerous pages have been removed, the name of publishers blacked out, and an ominous slip stapled for cover explains that Wilsford has been excised. Can we study this? In this past, a score more of longs were made. They brokered peace with the Forge of Days, long enough to set England on a path of early conquest and eventual destruction. The Forge itself devoured the greatest among them. Oh, Glover and Glover. There you are. Good plan, Kaz. Glover and Glover have offered me a junior position. I start tomorrow. Okay. Bye-bye, contentment. Fuck. What hunger drives me. Damn. That's problematic. Okay, how can we find... We need to find ways of destroying the evidence then. Diligence requires reason. I have some reason. Affirmative truth. I don't think we can... I think I tried that one. I'll double check in a sec. The royalty of England, according to Willisford, became the sovereigns of the leashed flame, destroying or transforming their enemies, conquering Europe, establishing grand cathedrals to St. Spark. The alliance of the Forge begins to take its toll. The last few things and stuff. Details smuggled in from adjacent narrative. Don't speak this way, you may be overheard. Exploring the scrap of knowledge may uncover secret locations in the Shires. Explore temporary headquarters. It gives us the option for the cupboard to permanently convert a follower into a prisoner. I'm wondering if we should try sending Neville to ambush the Inspector. Fascination. Fascination's bad if we get that other thing up here, which would be a bad thing to happen. Lockwood Fen. Wreaking murk of the Fenlands is ripe for furtive life. Furtive life, taciturn locals still watch the sacred places of the small and secret gods, the ones that answer prayers. Yeah, I'm not sure yet how we can get rid of the damning evidence. I suspect... Okay, let's just do this first. I'm going to try one thing after that. Out into Mudlands. Okay, I'm going to hold that one off for a moment. If we talk to you, first of all, and then the damning evidence. Can't put that there. Damn. Ironically. Hunter, annoyance, society, or tentative evidence. Shit, should have done that ages ago. Send someone unsuitable. Let's not do that. Yeah, it looks like I could have used the tentative evidence, and he is not suitable for ambushing a hunter. Awesome. Okay, so we currently are not everything. That started well. But yeah, we should have done that. Yeah, we should. We can't get him to kill the inspector. And we don't have any way to get rid of the evidence, which is a problem. I think because of the way it recycles characters, whenever a character dies or is otherwise removed, Mr. Alden, the supervisor of records, has called me into his office to recognise my diligence. I watched a mole on his neck as he talks and talks and talks, but I have a promotion, better paid, and a desk by the street window. But I work directly for Mr. Alden now. He is known to be exacting. Better paid, and stuff and stuff and stuff. Okay, that should be interesting. But because when one person, one way or another's game ends, it starts you with a new... It starts you with options from that. So I don't know if it's sort of meant to be building up through the legacy of other people. I think is what that makes sense, sort of. Can I do anything with the evidence here? Some forms of proof. Explore. Dream. Well, I can't dream right now because I'm busy. Okay. Don't have a Latin text right now. Can I? No, that's just to do the things. Trappings? Oh, right. And I'm now afflicted since... Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, the beginning of this one, Mekweed was a psych patient in Kaz's mental health ward, for example. Nothing then? No, fuck off. For example, so yeah. Fascination. Wait, did I get the fascination back? I wasn't trying to do that. Aspect delirium. Appropriate aspect to the cult to at least the 7th. That's possible. That's a good point. To at least the 7th intensity. Do I have any mystique at the moment? I don't think I do. Do I have passion? Is that valid? Passion's valid. Reason is also valid. We're missing the last little thing. Or can we put this in? Yes, we can. Ah, aspect for cult to at least the 7th intensity. We've only got up to 4. I see. Okay, so we can't do that right now. So hold on, is that's worth 2? Temporary headquarters. So how? Okay, no. So how did we? So I started with none. We added Neville. Oh, Neville himself is worth 2 because he's a disciple. So we need to provide an extra 3 basically, which is where things get tricky. Can I dream of this? No. Okay, can I explore it? No. I'd like to say that I'm disappointed, but my expectations were already low. I have no choice but to withhold a portion of your... Fuck you. Also, afflicted. I was ill. Fuck you too. Okay, we don't have him as a person. Better paid than I was, and so on. What did I just pick up? Was it this one? A trembling in the air. Fascinations may provoke visions. Hold on, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Might be a good thing. It's probably not going to be a good thing, but we'll see what happens. I need something else which qualifies as law. That doesn't help. What do these mean? In Messiahs and Vault. Watchman's Secret. Fact we tried, so it doesn't help. Doesn't help. That's possible. Okay, so we don't actually have any law to go with that. That's unhelpful. Let's try reasoning with him, see what happens. It's probably not going to work, but we'll try anyway. Okay, we don't want anything to cause despair right now. Good plan. Funds are happening. Oh, wait, no, we have thoughts. We have got no contentment, and we have got no other fascination. You can defeat visions of contentment, otherwise you will lose yourself completely at fascination 3. Sweet, okay. So, fascination is a bad thing. I don't need another freaking collection of poetry. We needed, what was it? Glimmerings. That was rash. Shit. I got reason back and we developed some notoriety. Well, fuck. Passion for glimmerings. Oh, that's interesting. Basically, yes. We're not getting contentment at the moment. We don't have it anywhere. Health is good. All the things. So we need to avoid fascination for the next minute. And also we are starting to run a little low on funds because we're only getting paid 1 a day, which we weren't before. Glimmering and passion, wonderful. Multiple glimmerings are good. Does not believe you add reason to satisfy Mr. Glover. We can do that. That's probably something I missed last time, which is why that happened twice, I suspect. Because you say it's a card game, but it's not turn-based. It's real time, more or less. You can pause it and stuff, but it's real time. So. We're doing quite well so far with Kaz. That's good. Oh, fuck. Why am I afflicted again? This occasion, I have accepted you, determined, etc. And we've got some money. Okay, position. I want to spend a bit of time trying to get my funds up a little bit more. I suspect that I want to get them up before we can go and basically launch an expedition into Lockwood Fen. So that I can effectively buy my way through it if we need to. Collection of poetry. Pretty certain we've done this before, but never mind. Glimmering, glimmering. Start. Also, how long has this notoriety got left on it? 2.5 minutes. Great. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. We have an affliction, which... Where's affliction? I will put over that. And I will have to burn that money, which is really unhelpful. What's up here? It's a beautiful day. Ah, no, beautiful day is good because it means we can get contentment out of that, which will help us deal with this. So good things all around. Oh, hold on. Overtime assistance, there we are. The work is complete when I've assessed the work as complete and not before. Aren't you a whiny little shit? And oh yeah, we've got our contentment going down there. Sweet. got a passion back out of that, which is good. So we can effectively put 2 power passion in twice, get up to 1 contentment, we get the passion back as well. What happens if I put reason in here? Let's find out. Hold on. Why are we not... There we are. Why are things are happening? What's this one? City is... Oh, no. Oh, no. Bad things. Visions of bait. Why the visions of bait? Oh, dear. Each contentment quells 1 fascination. I think that might be okay. We have contentment. Okay, let's just see what happens. Can I dream of a fleeting memory? No. Can I explore a fleeting memory? No. That's irritating. I thought I could. Well, bye-bye fleeting memory. It was fleeting. Cool, great. So I'm about to get killed and violently strung up by the face because damning evidence. We're doing so well. Except that clearly we weren't. We fucked up. I should have... Now I worked out how to actually create the cult, we could have sent Neville to deal with the less damning evidence earlier. But we didn't get the chance to do that because I didn't realise until then. It's a learning curve. 1, 0. What now? The Crimes Estate does not openly recognise I am accused of one of those. The Suppression Bureau holds their trials in closed court and they are not merciful. I must find a scapegoat or all is lost. Seems reasonable. Bye Neville, thanks for playing. Come again soon. Okay, now how do I meet new people? That's what I don't get. Or hold on, do I... If I had a passion of... No? Glimmering... No reason? Can I add funds over here? Hold on, work. Position. Can I add funds over here? Does that help? No. Something must be there that I can use to... Why have you not gone for a start? Thank you. Yeah, yeah, I just noticed that as well. Thank you, McQuiddle. Okay, so can we talk about the notion of enlightenment? No. There must be some way to... Okay, so how do we find new followers? That's what I don't understand right now. Because if that's going to happen again, then we're going to have a problem. I mean, we're going to start from the bottom again, I suppose, but... I regret the loss, but better them than me. Notoriety. And Inspector Wakefield is still here. 2 glimmers. Talk about the poetry. Worth a try. We've got 1 already. So let's get another. How long does this have left? Plenty of time. If nothing else, we can always just get another passion out of it. What's this one? Tremblings in the air. Okay. I'm enjoying this game so far. I should probably save that. Given that, you know, I am. Thank you for paying attention for me, Mequid, also that I don't have to. Fleeting memory and contentment. Sweet. Can we dream of contentment? No. Can we talk of contentment? No. What does contentment actually rank as? A Lancing aspect, an ingredient, and a heart aspect. No. Never mind then. Moth finds the light in the dark, so do I. If we drag that over there and... Ow, that was loud.
Insert generic resub comment here.
Thank you for that, Clee. Hey, Clee. Good afternoon. How are you? Where's Glimmerings? I'm missing a Glimmering. Oh no, both there. And I can't start from there. That doesn't work. That's loud. I don't know if it's just if the game is quiet or if it's just loud. Hey, Clee. Wait, pause. I turned the sounds off the game, but I haven't turned the music up because that gets really loud at the end. I'm not sure why specifically. Right, our funds are starting to build up again. Apparently the law is just a study. Notoriety, that one at least is almost expired. That one's still got God knows how long to go. I sort of don't want to either because not my no. 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 Ah, that's what we needed to do. We needed to talk there. Okay. That's done it. That'll do it. Sweet. That's actually now too loud. Let's turn that down to there. What's this one doing? Collect a glimmering, thank you. I'll take that. How are you today, Clay? What's occurring? How are things? Law or a card? Are these laws? Yes, they are. Cool, sweet. You being a whiny shite yet? No. You are also not dreaded yet. That's fine. Erudition is the same as glimmering, only it's the reason version. Freeze. Passion. Connect. What do we need for this? Wait. Law. Collect. Who did I just... Right, put you back. Put you back. Inspector Wakefield, you need a reason, don't you? Yes, you do. A hanger-on. Usefully malleable, but will probably never amount to much. How... Notoriety. Okay, we've still got a while for that, so we'll give that a bit longer before I start talking to the hanger on. What's this doing? Looking for despair. It's not having it. Because I don't have any. Fuck you all. Get wrecked. Notoriety where I can find it. Oh, all the things. Right. Fleeting memory. Collect. Oh, that's interesting. I limp along the road and so it is that I see the serpentine ditch. I follow it across the waste places and into the root maze. Is it hair that brushes my face or hanging moss? I bend low to stay close to the earth like my guide. I will not forget the way to this place. Wave the wood. I can dream of this to return to the wood. A buzzing in the brain. Something, a second order influence apparent to perceptive, instantly recognizable to an adept. Secret back and passion back. Wonderful. Now I pass between scar-bark trees. The moon passes behind branches. Though her fingers remain in my hair. I am stumbling over roots now. It is tempting to drop to all fours to avoid below branches. Pale wings move deeply in the night. What just happened? Nothing, which is good in that particular case. Buzzing in the brain. Okay. Right, we have one erudition, because that one's about to oh, we got 3 erudition, 2 of which are about to expire. Could I just, like, not, please? There we are. Really? What? Why are these reasons different? They're not, it's just being unhelpful. You're about to start asking for reason. Oh, wait, what? Hello? This is new. What did I just break? Something. I just broke something. I've no idea what I just did. What did I just do? Subtle flaw and other things. I'm very confused right now. Cool. I'll take it. Oh, shit. Here we go again. I don't understand what just happened. I think I made a choice and got one thing back out of it. Well, one additional thing back out of it, which is maybe good and probably not. Out into the mudlands, somewhere we are certain is a shrine bedecked with precious oddments. If the locals tried to kill us, we are probably heading in the right direction. At least one funds per obstacle. Okay. Let's see how all this goes. Probably very badly. I really did not need the affliction that's going to come out of that right now. Hold on. I think we don't have enough to do that expedition right now, so I think I'm going to have to let it expire. Hopefully I'll get my funds back. Bye. Tentative evidence, fuck you. Then again, if we can get them recruited, maybe we can deal with that tentative evidence soon this time. Are you just going to sit there forever now? How long do you count down for? Mystique and a hanger-on. I could, possibly. Where's the Mystique gone? There we are. This one is ready. Please tell me we don't have any notoriety at the moment. We don't. Good. Oh, wait, hold on. I do not believe that you have properly understood the importance of our work here. Can we recruit you, please? Oh! Can I bring the locksmith's secret on instead and see what we can do with him that way? That could be interesting. Things are happening. We have an affliction for which we need funds. The oaths are resonant as thunder in a church. I know them well. I wrote them myself. So now we have a pawn. Hey, Pope Missile, Cult Summoner, so basically DJ Truthsome. Oh, you haven't yet unlocked the Unicorn Cult, unfortunately. What is this? Time. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We haven't yet unlocked the Unicorn Cult, unfortunately. How are you today, Pope? What's occurring? And also, we can't seem to stop this from counting down indefinitely, so I can't explore Moorland Shop, for example, which is really unhelpful. Okay, that's fine. Erudition. We're running out of erudition. Oh, that's fine. We've got passion and we've got reason. We're fine. Hardcore engineering is going nice. My dream skin is dream pierced by dream thorns. My bed will be spotted with blood when I awaken. This is the right approach, but I must know more to travel further. Now I can drift into other dreams. Well, fuck. Okay, great. Another pawn can get sacrificed later on, that's fine. Tonight is the dream of a labyrinth of doors. Where is my locksmith thing? Oh, wait, I was using it in my dream, wasn't I? It's there somewhere. Shit. Okay, reason it is, we'll have to make more money again. Don't you just hate it when that happens? What are you engineering, Pope? I dreamt of opening doors, red doors and gold doors, and doors of glass and doors beyond like books and railway carriages, doors and castle gates beyond what behind one was for something I seek. I woke with the slamming of doors still in my ears. Restless longing, is that? No? Dream. Wrong button. Talk. And what is this technically? Doesn't appear to have anything. Can I add it here? No. Can we use a pawn here? I've given my agents the opportunity to serve. Good plan. Hold on, what's this? Collect contentment. I like contentment. Let's go and start talking shit. That was a really bad idea because we've already got Mystique going, so I'm probably going to generate notoriety, which is a bad thing. Be creative, let loose. Thank you for the host and everything when it feels that way. Hey Lou, welcome. How are you doing today? What's occurring? Collect all my stuffs. Thank you. There must be a way. Oh, and I just used the locksmith's thing again, didn't I? I'm doing well, Lou. How are you today? What's occurring? How are things going? Yeah, the evidence is still there. It's really irritating. Trembling. Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully. This text is not available in the development build. Good to know. What do we need? Monies. I want my monies. Yeah, I did send him off the evidence and it didn't work, which is a real problem if the thing triggers again. Study. I would like to complete another funding cycle before I try and deal with that affliction. It's probably going to come bite me in the arse. Can we study a subtle flaw? No. Can we dream about a subtle flaw? No. We got Mystique, but we didn't get anything else. On the plus side, we didn't get notoriety, so that's good. And we can now use a locksmith secret maybe on the boss, see if we can get him to back off. It won't work, but we'll see what happens anyway. Oh, it has to be reason, does it? Okay. That's irritating. Contentment and fleeing memory. Oh, that's not good. 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 Not even slightly. Oh, that's not good. No health is left. I am going to die in 40 seconds. This is the end. Oh, fine, we'll go to work. We'll die in front of Mr. Alden. But I'm not going to get health back until afterwards. No one returns. I can attempt the expedition again. I can even reuse the supplies. And now I have a dread as well, because that's just what I needed. And I can't remember how to get rid of the dread. Doesn't matter, because we're dead. This gets really loud at this point, by the way. I apologise in advance. Finished what you need to do, so I started playing a game. Oh, what game are you playing? That was loud. Again, that bit's loud, and I don't know why specifically. Well, that was comparatively, that was very successful. Okay, we've got about 50 minutes left of the stream. I am going to go and I'm just going to go take a quick break, get another drink, etc, etc. I will be back in a couple of minutes, and we will try this again, basically. So yeah, back shortly. Yay! other news, oh yeah. In other news, if anyone wants to pay for me to live somewhere where my parents aren't, that would be helpful. Right, now I'm completely tangled. One sec. Colony, free game you had in your phone, and found that you could get it on PC too. Cool. Right, where was I? Downstairs and elsewhere, and suddenly loud. Okay, so we're back to here. Determine your legacy. Okay. So we have position, which is what we did last time. Bright young thing. Endowed from birth with wealth and talent. Or aspirant. June 28th, once again, menial employment. Let's go with bright young thing again. And this time, let's name them. So we've had Mekwiddle, we've had Bob, we've had Kaz. Hi, Lou. I can't spell. Let's name this particular bright young thing Lou, because Lou is awesome. There's a point. Can someone, do we have a mod in chat who could give Lou a shout out, because Lou is awesome. And should be shouted out all the time. What am I doing? It's fine, you totally won't die to ravening madness. Ravening? Raving? Anyway, possibly I'll get something done later. A golden day of occasional work. Funds, it's all going swimmingly, although Papa's health is not improving. Awesome. A world of possibilities. So, basically, the aim of the game is to start a cult and bring around the end of the world. In short, just in brief, minor thing. You start, there's sort of different character types, of which there's so far 3. This game, I should point out, is early access. I backed it on Kickstarter, which is why I have access to this copy. It's released in the end of May, I believe. So this game is not necessarily completely complete yet. It is being worked on full-time by one person. So, yeah. But, it just looks awesome. So, so yeah, you start with one of 3 basically character archetypes. We started with the drudgery minion menial worker. Second one we tried was bright young thing, the wealthy inheritee. Third one we tried, which was actually going quite successfully, was Kaz just now, the doctor. And it's basically you get cards. You've seen what's been happening. You get the cards. Different cards have different effects on different things. The big square blocks are actions. So this one is work. This one is explore specifically, and then you have various different cards of different combinations. Like this one is a aspect, which is just it's what it is. Which is to say that in this particular case, your father is giving you a generous allowance, and you are one of those. Basically, you're one of the layabouts who just lives off their parents. Whoops! I think I probably just offended Lou, probably horribly. No. Money, which is considered an ingredient, something that is specifically there to get consumed by other things, basically. So let's see what happens there. Okay. So if I ever have trouble deciding how to spend my money, the good people at these spots can certainly be of assistance. I was saying this character is basically one of the layabout children who just live off their parents. Yeah. Okay, so we have places we can visit here. Let's go to that club, but it needs, if we look here, it needs something. That means the card gets consumed. So the little lighter basically means the card gets consumed. It's for entry into the space, which is I consume its contents means funds. So we won't do that just now. Can I work at these places? Earn your living. Oh, I can actually work at this place. Wait, it costs me a fund to get there? No, it doesn't let me in. So we'll explore it first of all, because that's pretty much all we can do at this point, other than we'll do that, and we'll also do that, and we'll let them both run their course. I could force forward this, but I'll then miss something important. So this one's now resolved. This must be a trick. One cannot remove garments so softly that the bones beneath the skin are visible. Bone pink as peach flesh, organs nestled like grapes. The lights dim, gutter go out, and the stage's red star with them. All our lips are dry. An awareness of appetite. Okay, so we lose one thing, but we get the location back. Because it's a location, it's always this fair, unless somehow it gets burnt down in a fire. That can probably happen. We also have this one. Every sense is heightened, every sensation deepened. A second order influence of Grail. Okay, so there's different sorts of, because obviously you've got different types of cults. The one we had last time was the lock keepers, the key makers, the locksmiths. This contributes towards Grail influence effectively. So that's a thing. Meanwhile, let's let this go on by. Okay, and we got our this and that back. And some more funds. Right, I'm going to go back here. And again, we need the entry. Blessed be the cheesemakers! And we'll trigger that as well. Eventually, assuming it goes the same way as it did last time, our allowance is going to drop off because Dad's going to get killed. Well, he dies of illness. Okay, let's read this one. White moths eddy through the hall. They perch on the brims of wine glasses and sip. The audience applauds. The woman on the stage moves as if she has too many limbs. Moths crowd my arms, nestle against my shoulders. In a little while, I'll step outside and look at the clear, cold stars. Assume there's a timer. Assume I dreamt the whole thing. The smokes of the club are treacherous. Okay, so we got a contentment. Contentment decays. It only lasts for 60 seconds. It can be used for a few different things. Most commonly to reduce insanity, effectively. Ironic in this channel. Then you have a card here, which, yes. Again, it's a second order influence of the moth. So that's another one we have sitting there. That's good. Let's just put these both up here for now, I think. And we'll see what happens. I'm not sure how many turns we get before Granddad dies. It's all going swimmingly, although Papa's health is still not improving. Okay, so again, let's 1. And we'll go back to the club because we seem to be getting interesting things out of that so far. 2. You'll get there one day, McQuaidor. It's only taken you, what, 4 attempts?
Yeah, bitch!
Loud! Need to really fix those. Well, fix that. That was loud. We got contention, contentment even, fascination. That's a bit more of a problem. Fascination is a way to feed our delirium later on. Okay, and yes, I need to change that. Is there any... Frichi, if you're aware live on the channel, could you move the card for me to rebalance all the sounds to the top of the list, please? Time has... So now... where is it? Yeah, here we are. Papa is dead. No one will tell me exactly how, but the estate is an estate. My allowance is tied up in probate and so forth. One can only hope it's resolved before the bills come due. Time, regrettably, is now passing. So you get a few turns grace period at the beginning, one way or another. Time, every minute, basically, it costs funds. And if it doesn't, bad things start happening. basically. And yeah, that was really loud. Sorry. Macrodor, did you create a Trello account yet? Because then you could move that list up, and then you could irritate me about it. Or Clee, actually. Clee was in chat earlier. Did you create a Trello account yet? There's a thing, it has a list of all the things I need to do. They're hiding from it. Because I think I'll make them do things. Which is not necessarily true. Now let's speed this up a little bit. That's fine. And ding. Okay, so now we have puzzling papers. I am to receive papers found among Papa's belongings which might shed some sort of light on where exactly the hell all the money has gone. Oh, and 8 things? You did? When did you tell me this, Clee? Why would you not tell me this somewhere I can read it? Anyway, business of well has been settled, but Papa's business affairs have been eaten up with debts like woodworm. No one seems to know exactly what he spent the money on, but the solicitor was sending me some papers apparently. So we have 6 gold and 2 health. Right, we can use the health for work. For unskilled labour, basically. So that's what we'll do for that for now. Now, the auction house. Let's just go there and visit, see what there is. We might want to bid on something, we might not. It will show us what's there. Book 1 in Latin. I don't have any Latin skills on this character at this time. I have received papers, poor Papa, page after page after page of desperate scrawl on an invisible house and the colours of sleep and invisible gods behind the world. But do you know, the more I read it, the more it, well, not makes sense. It doesn't make sense, but it does hang together. And here is Papa's diary. So we have 1 and 2. And the house without walls, this is the dreaming. The dreams began. Papa spoke of him, and he said that his father before him had been so troubled. Something in our blood, a biting melancholy that kills the soul. Let's put the dreams over there for a minute. Stuff. What's this one? Is this just a book, or is it? That's text specifically. And a diary. So can we study the text? We can. Let's study this one first. And let's see what goes on. We said we weren't bidding on this, didn't we? Yes, we did. It also says it will be gone forever if the auction is lost, but you don't know how long much it's going to cost you, and I can't read it right now. I'm not going to buy it. Wow, all the things. Why do I have dread? Oh, shit. Dark days. I must be careful not to let my doubts creep in. Dread or injury may provoke full-fledged despair. Shit. I dream of a shrivelling light, a sun that crisps snow but does not melt it. When I wake, my room is always cold. So now we have passion, good start, and a chilly atmosphere. So we're picking up several different aspects now. Thank you. I will add you both after the stream because reasons. The auction is over, book has gone on elsewhere, I retain my funds. Cool. Day is done and so am I, but I've earned my pay. Can we do passion work? Does that... I might sell a painting, I probably won't. Inspiration has to be one of those 3. Can they count? I think they all can. Let's go for buzzing in the brain. Meanwhile, what's happening up here? Mortal frustrations and desires. That's safe and fine and hasn't caused us any problems. That's going to be the one that causes us the problems. Oh yeah, I opened my window last night and now there's going to be noise all over the bloody place. Awesome! Okay, right, let's let this run. Right, I'm going to go back to, actually, let's go to the club. Oh no! Yeah, I opened my window last night slightly because it's getting a bit warmer in here. And there was a plane outside which I can hear much more clearly than I would have been able to before. I have a player Scabrous and occasionally hilarious for characters are contrary and capricious. Many of the more resonant lines may well be formula of power disguised in plain sight. We now have a Watchman's secret, which is one of the potential cults we can start effectively. So we'll put that one up there for now. How do we get rid of fascination without tormenting ourselves into weirdness? Pause, please. I've purchased pleasure. I really am home in the ungodly hours and collapse into bed. So the Ecthesis Club, it basically gives you a random something in exchange for 1 coin. In this case, I gained contentment, which I probably won't have a chance to use before it expires, so I'm not sure how worth it that was. Oh, no, contentment's going in. We're fine, it's fine, nobody panic. You can defeat despair by feeding it contentment, otherwise it will destroy you when it reaches 3 dread or injury. So we have one aspect of dread, or no, despair in this case, sorry. We fed it contentment, that should even out later. It's a game which I think you almost have to play to understand. I finished a painting to the excitement of absolutely no one but me. We get our passion back, and we have picked up 1 mystique, which is good. Now, we don't have any reason, just passion. And also that didn't get us any money, so we're going to put that back on there. And we'll start studying a cipher diary. However, we can we dream of mystique? I can't remember. No. We'll go back to the auction house and see if there's anything that might be worth auctioning, putting up for auction. Bedtime, you want law. Don't think, wait, does this count as law? No. Does this count as law? That counts as law. So we can do this. Can we? Yes, we can. Sweet. But I haven't got far enough through it. Oh, we did that last game, but we haven't actually started the cult yet. So last game we did that, and then we had to offer them up as sacrifices to avoid ourselves being taken by the police. A collection of essays, use a free erudition to gain reason. I'll pass. Ah! And now we have unlocked talk. Let's put this one down here. I've contacted the individual named in this troubling document. I have little reason to believe they'll be able to enlighten me on the nature of what went before, but perhaps they can help. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that would just be unprincipled. A name of unnamed name appears again and again in these pages. They were a locus for impossibility, a fount of the future, one who has cut the eye. And on the last page, there's a correspondence address and a name. Okay. So now we have a reason we can start using to generate things. Right, we decided we weren't bidding for that. Work is ongoing. Talk is counting down. Let's study the red secret. We need more. Wait, where's my law gone? Ah, I'm dreaming of it. Do we have time? No. Okay. I had to say, yeah, we had a cultist called Neville. We had to sacrifice him because we were getting investigated. Basically, and we offered him up as a sacrifice to the authorities to avoid getting caught. The auction is over, that's fine. And then we did have some unnamed character, and we sent him off on an expedition, and bad things happened. But we were screwed on that one anyway because of other things I should have done sooner and didn't. Okay, we'll need that later. Oh, hello. Shit. Okay, so I've become unwell. If an illness cannot consume a health, so we do have a health, so that's good. It causes death, but we have the health. This is what killed us last time, sort of. So that's down there. That's fine. Right to work, funds, and health. Thank you. I get the health back. Reason. Let's use the reason to do some work to start with. Also, backdrop. Yay. Color exists only where there is light, and the wood is a place where light does not walk. In a dream, I closed my eyes and walked, stumbling, bruising my feet and knees. At last, the undergrowth before me grows too thick to pass, and when I open my eyes, I am adrift among black trees. Shadows flutter. My feet will know the way back to this place. Okay, so good things just happened. So we have a way in the wood, which is a bit of a weird one. It's a weird one. That's about the best I can call it, to be honest. Doesn't really count as anything. It's its own thing. Right, what else is happening currently? I think that's everything there. Wait, no, we wanted to study a red secret with a second piece of law. See if that did anything for it. Okay, let's let that go. We now have a fleeting memory, which contributes 2 aspects to the secret histories. 2 to the aspect of a moth, and it is also an ingredient for some things. My new acquaintance speaks authoritatively of Papa. He knew he was dying. He had hoped to taste unknown pleasures before his end, pleasures denied to healthy society. My new acquaintance suggests that I might finish what he began, but if I do, I might save myself from the despair which haunts my family. So I'll put that notion down there. Notions are potential wins. This makes a sensation victory possible. Dreaming about it might advance or change it. And Popular Cells is an amiable woman of property. Not directly. They may or may not have relations one way or another. It's possibly, hypothetically, but not necessarily. We finished doing the work. My position has been offered. Collect. Start. Diligence. You want reason, I presume? Yes. Where's reason? There we are. Can we dream about fascination? Did that go badly last time? Yeah, we'll be fine. Do we still have... No. It'll be fine. Damn it, I just used that reason. I'm busy dreaming about reason right now. What did I start this with? Okay, so we might be able to get through that. That'll just reset and it won't go through, so we might be able to use something with that. Oh dear. No wait, is this the same one as before? And I just haven't finished it yet. Yes. Oh, that's not good. That generates dread, and that goes into there. That's going to start causing us some problems. Also, I can't get rid of that affliction until the sleeping expires. This time the research has failed, but I've learnt the lessons of experience, so we did get something out of it, which is an erudition. Mr. Oldham, the supervisor of records, has called me into his office to recognise my diligence. A better paid position. So this is basically where we ended up last time of him, which means I really need more reason. Because I'm going to need a reason basically every day. Collection of poetry, that might be worth doing. If we can get hold of one of them, it will up our passion. You can see what we have down at the bottom. We have 1 health, we have 1 passion, 1 reason, and 6 gold right now total. Although 2 of those golds are in places in position to get consumed. Okay. Great, we have a fascination. That's bad. Not as bad as it could be, but not good. Someone else has matched your bid. Damn it. I'm not devoting more than 3 gold to that. Oh no. Fascination may provoke visions. That's not good. In any sense. Fleeting memory collect. Thank you. I'm still not entirely sure what I use fleeting memory for. I think it was for creative work. Hold on, we can at least now get rid of that. We'll need funds, but that can be managed. Importantly, we have the reason I need just here to get the full money. I'm still not entirely sure how we can get him to move on from that. Okay, we've won our prize, so we only had to use 2 coin for that, which is good because we need our money. No, no Mequeador, because that wasn't a direct line of descent at that point. Mequeador was the mental patient in Kaz's institute. You're safe. So we now have a collection of poetry which we can use with 2 glimmerings to gain passion. Now, to gain passion, we need to study here. So let's do that. Possibly. It seems like that might be the case. We haven't yet brought you into the game, I've raised. Depending on how this goes, there may or may not be time. At least not today. We've only got 15 minutes left, so there may or may not be time today. Position at Glover and Glover. Let's go back into that. We have our reason back. We have our There we are. Here is a thorn in your side. Yeah, we don't yet understand how to. I don't yet understand how to get past that stage. I'm sure it's possible, but we don't yet have the knowledge. A pleasant day. Cool. Which has put the contentment there, which will help to negate bad things. Rested but not recovered. I need money for food. Ow, shit, I forgot to put that on there. Add to funds. There we are, that will clear that. A glimmering and a passion, so we have 1 glimmering. Now let's start this again to get the second one, then we can combine that with the card, the collection of poetry, to get all the stuff. Wrong kind of attention. We don't have any hunters right now, that's good. We're safe at the moment. We haven't done anything shady, to be honest. Oh no. Whenever principle of the heart is implicated. Oh, I know that's good, I think. And gain vitality. Mirrors are calm, the sun is steady, the glory recedes. I am sane, if that means anything. What does it say at the top left of the screen? Sort of just right at the top. Dark Insanities, I think? I only have 1 funds left conveniently available, which is a problem, because it means I'm going to start running out of money soon. Fortunately, I'll get 2 coins before the standard time sync elapses, but if I find anything else I need money for, I'm going to start developing a problem. I mean, I already have my own fair share of problems, but, you know. Okay, we picked up a peculiar rumour. What does this do? What's it useful for? Decays. A few things it could be useful for. Dork Insanities, that's the one, yeah. Collective Vitality, which may or may not get used, depending on stuff, because most of the stuff I know I can use Vitality for also requires funds. Right, we'll collect the second Glimmering. Collection of Poetry, which also requires both 1 and Night Passion, 2 Glimmerings. And I don't understand or know yet how we deal with you, which is a bit irritating, but that's okay. We're back up on the funds a little bit. People who want to end the world and people who like card games poke missile, but yes, it's a little interesting. Do I still have the Kickstarter link pasted? Yes, I do. There's a link to Kickstarter if anyone does want to take a bit more of a look. I'm not. There's no ad or anything involved unless it's just I came across this game when Kickstarter was still open, so I backed it because it looked cool. Course of the Heart, gain Vitality. The sick room grows closed and stale. Time to heal up. Collect all, so we have some more health, which is good. Wow. Thanks, Macquidor. Gee. Thanks. Right, you're a person. Let's sort you down here for now. Health, Vitality. Damn it, I gained nothing. That can happen. Hold on, what's this? Oh, great. I got an Affliction because I really needed one of those. And now we have literally no spare funds. And you need reason. And now we'll have some spare funds in 10 seconds or so. Okay. Let's start trying to get some Glimmerings going again, and we'll try that again, see if we can get it to go behave this time. Also, where are we? Position at Glover and Glover. Begin! Actually, there's no point doing that because I don't have any bloody money to... Well, I do have money, but I don't have any money to spare. So we'll leave that for now. I don't have any hunters, it's fine. Yeah, what are you doing to my alley? Take offence at that. On a related note, if you do exclamation quotes with an S, it will take you to a page which has all of the quotes on the site listed. Quote will do a random quote. Quotes will give you a page with all the things. Okay, we have 2 health. We're feeling a little healthier right now. That's good. Collect another peculiar rumour. You want reason? Done. You don't want fascination. I think I'm in the clear for that right now. Good. I wonder if you can use a vitality to heal an affliction. That seems like it'd be a good thing to do. A good way to do things. Collect both of them, so we now have 2 glimmerings. Let's try this again. And if we could actually... Oh no, there we are. Hold on, what is the cooldown on that? One sec, sorry. Cooldown... Quote anyway. 90 seconds per user. Yeah, it's a minute and a half per user. That's reasonable. Okay. You're just impatient, Ivor is. Contentment and a fleeting memory. What's this one? A pleasant day. I like. Pleasant day is good. Dream about passion. I can't remember what happens. You ask for law. This will do. Have fun. Wait, what did I just get back? What did that just give me back? Oh wait, no, that was that gave me a contentment, didn't it? Sorry, I was getting confused between different things now. Right, what's this? Right, staff things, reason. Can we kill you yet? I'm more than what I was. Ah, excellent. Now we have a second passion. That's useful. Damn it, didn't have the inspiration there. Okay, I'm going to slightly regret that, but we do have some funds. But that's unhelpful. Watchman secret, does that come to us? Law? Wait, we can do this. Oh yeah, inspiration. Have you doomfisted your doomfist today? Moths find the light in the dark, and so do I. What's this one? Contentment, passion. Okay, so we got all the same. We got a contentment out of it. What's this one? That's fine. I really want to try and work my way up to getting another reason, but we can't do that without funds because we're probably going to need to buy a book, and we're not going to get any funds out of this today, are we? Because reasons. Glimmering, sweet. I don't have anything to use a glimmering for right now. Painting of the outer mansus, that's... Hold on, stop. What does this count for? Aspect of knock and aspect of lantern. Okay, that doesn't help. Position at Glover and Glover. We're going to have to go back to work because I need the funds because we're running low on funds. I have no idea. Short answer. What is happening over here? Black days. We don't have any depressions or despairs. Is this one? That's despairs. Good. We have 2 passion. I want to get more reason. I've said this all already. Let's not take a look because it triggers things. Okay, we can... Didn't realise we can do that. Can we do that? Okay, we can explore with passion and reason. I presume we can explore. Yeah, that's interesting to know. Okay, that's good. Fleeting memory. Thank you, Merry Christmas. You want reason, which seems unreasonable, but you can have some anyway. Can we dream about Poppy? No. Okay. Yeah, Poppy. Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, no. Poppy is a person. She's a mortal. Right. Sorry. No, I had no idea what you were actually referring to. I'm sorry. Yes. No. Right. Poppy is a person in this particular case. Collect all. Position once again. We have 3 coins right now, but it's going to go down to 2 effectively. Well, you have 2 effective funds there because you've got 1 sitting here. So that's the thing. Maybe if we speed this up a bit. There we are. Bleak thoughts. Okay, we're not in despair right now, so that's fine. We are, however, running low on all the things. Oh, that's fine, Lou. That's fine. Lurkers are always welcome here. I've just realised it's actually indicating what's... So where it's purple here, it's indicating that it will always grab anything it can, which is actually really useful. So I was saying earlier that it would be good if it had the icons, because like this one you have the icon, the magnet icon, for example, or the burn icon if it's going to consume whatever card you put into it. But it is actually indicating that with the colour of the borders, I think. Is this doing something? Oh, come on, it takes ages already. Why are you hating me so? Because I didn't click the start button. So it takes like a minute and a half to earn 2 coins, which is fine, but this is consuming them quite quickly as well, which is a problem. Exotic cravings. I am not obsessed with either the marks of shaping, the marks of delight, or the marks of light. So probably a good thing. Come on, can we get a few more funds, please? I need to buy something basic. I need to be able to buy a book which will increase my let me increase reason is what I'm trying to do right now. It's like, give me this little thing, please. And there goes our last fund again. And oh great, we're going to have an affliction because it's as if we didn't need to be using more money already. Stuff, boop, and boop. Let's see, what's the time right now? Shit. Okay, right. I still have things I need to do before other things happen. Let's start an auction there, we'll see what they're offering. 2 glimmerings to gain passion, that's fine, I don't care about passion. Right, we don't have any hunters, so that's fine. We do have an affliction, that's not fine. Okay, so this has been Cultist Simulator. I will probably play more of this, whether or not on stream or not. Maybe we'll put that up to a vote, who knows. We'll see. I have enjoyed it, I'm still enjoying it. I want to get further, because this game is interesting to me. Mostly because I don't understand the mechanics properly yet. Basically, which, you know, is fine. But I would like to understand a bit more about what it's doing. Can we discover health? No. Is it cool? It's one of those games where if you understand the mechanics, save the game. It's one of those games where if you understand the mechanics, I think it will work really. I think it's a matching thing. It's like this does this and this does this and this, and it's a systems thing. And if that's the sort of game you enjoy, the fact that it's done through cards is almost irrelevant, effectively. It's a nice way of presenting it, and I like the way I've done that. But it's a systems thing, and if you understand those sorts of games where you have to build upon systems and layers and stuff, and this feeds that and that feeds that and so on, then it's the sort of game you'll probably enjoy, especially if you like the idea of forming a cult and ending a world. And let's be fair, who doesn't? Again, no game is for everyone. There is no such thing as a game that's for everyone. So, you know, whatever. Anyway, thank you all for coming. I hope you have all enjoyed today's stream. I did start a little bit late because of other things, and now I have to go back to doing other things. I waited as long as I felt I could. And exactly like you said, then again, I don't play these kinds of games. So, yeah, exactly. It's not the game that's for you. It's a game, some people will really enjoy this game, other people will not. It's, yeah. Oh, me, I can't get enough of streaming. Right, let's see. TommyCat23, thank you very much for that follow, much appreciated earlier today. Ivory's Ablaze, thank you for the host, and thank you for the 101 bits because he wanted to be in first place on the table, which I'm fine with. Cleaver Templar resub for 9 months. So a generic resub comment here. Yay! And thank you, Lee, for that host as well. Much appreciated. Right. We are going to go and host Night Bites because Night Bites is carrying a 12-hour charity stream for whale and dolphin conservation and is currently playing Vermintide, the first one, I believe. So we're going to give him a bit of a raid and shout out and stuff. If I can type, which apparently I can't. There we are. Thanks for fuddling you on a sat tea time. I'm always happy to confuse people, Pope. We're going to send a raid over to Night Bites. I have a shout out button for him here as well somewhere. There we are. Go say hi to him. Like I said, he's doing a 12-hour charity stream for charity until I believe 10 p.m. this evening UK time. So that's another 4 hours or so. So yeah, go say hi to him. I am Aurus, and yeah, bye. I don't know why I need to tell you I'm Aurus. You know that it says in the bottom corner. Laters.